All right, movement challenge for the week is balance. So if you're having trouble with balance, this is definitely one you're going to want to try out. So Lauren is here. She's going to help us out with this. The test is pretty straightforward. You stand on one foot. Okay, so we want you to do this somewhere where you have a table, a countertop, something. We have a table with a footstool on it so that if you lose your balance, you can kind of tap your hands down if you need to. Or, of course, if you lose your balance, you can put your other foot down. Make sure you don't fall over when you do this test. So there are norms that we're going to post below here. But based on your age, there's a certain amount of time that you should be able to stand on one foot with your eyes open and with your eyes closed. So Lauren is somewhere between 18 and 49 years old. So in that norm, she should be able to stand here for 40 seconds. So here's how you're going to do the test. You're going to cross your arms like this, and then you're going to pick up one foot. Now, if you lose your balance, you can put your hands down. But if you start to sway a lot, that's when you have to stop your timer. If you have your hands and you kind of reach out like that, that's when you have to stop your timer. So you should be able to stay like this if you're between 18 and 49 years old for 40 seconds. And you should be able to do that on both sides. If you cannot do that, indication you might have a balance problem. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing with the eyes closed. So Lauren's going to do that. Eyes closed. We practiced this, so that's why Lauren's doing so well at it. But you should be able to do that for 7 seconds at least. If you can do it for longer, great. So Lauren kind of shook there a little bit, right? So that was a little bit off. But you should be able to stay there for 7 seconds, eyes closed. If you cannot do that, indication you might have some kind of balance problem going on. So depending on your age, so take your age, put it into this chart that we're going to put below here, and kind of find out how you're doing with that. If you're not doing well with that, so if you do well with your eyes open, but then you have your eyes closed and you really fall apart, then that's an issue. We're going to give you it later on in the week. We're going to show you a couple things you can do to start working on your balance so you can do better at this test, because if you're really good at this test, you have a much less chance of having falls at home, which is really important because nothing good happens when you fall, right, Lauren?
Nope.
All right, so we'll see you a little bit later with some a video on exercises and different tactics that you can do in order to make sure you improve your balance. Thanks.